Happy Monday, everybody. Welcome back to the Archives. I'm your host, The Gamer Knight, and we're here again with another playthrough of Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. Without further ado, let's proceed. First off, I'd like to apologize for the whole technical difficulty that has transpired in my last episode. I'll be straightforward. This wouldn't be the first time that has happened. When I got the sequel to, of course, Jedi Fallen Order, Jedi Survivor, it had a mess. I'll be straightforward, it definitely had a rocky launch. With the game fully bugged out, it was delayed a couple times before launch, and it ended pretty bad, but still was able to maintain its cinematography for the game itself. Like, they maintained the story fully, but aside from that, I just want to say that the issue was my saved game had been corrupted, so I just moved myself over to a new save game and just grind through. Well, I'll just grinded my way all the way up to where we are now, heading off to Kashyyyk.
Let's pick our next destination.
To, of course, save the Wookiees from certain doom and find Chief Tarful. Now, let's make our way over to Kashyyyk. Also, if you guys enjoy my gameplay and my commentary, please sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more updates. And I'll be, of course, going through a large number of items that have, stories that have transpired last week before, of course, moving on to the next, before moving on to hopefully some more good news this week. And as always, I hope everyone enjoys the show.
So many different cultures in the galaxy, and each one had their own unique works of art. It was breathtaking.
Get over here, kid. We're about to land.
All right. Almost to Kashyyyk. Here we go. Or should I say, here we go again.
Tell me we're not running that blockade.
Oh, only as a last resort. I've rigged the Mantis' transponder to transmit Imperial signals. Hey, Grease.
Yeah.
Keep your power signature low and act like we belong.
Just like Braca. No sweat.
Ah, finally.
I don't need another set of hands. Just please keep your eye on the scanner. Please.
All right.
Man, Grease is very tight when it comes to his own ship.
I don't see anything.
You're preoccupied with something on the ground. We're clear.
All right. To the planet's surface. Oh, great. Well, Grease did say that the Empire's muscling in on those Wookiees. I wouldn't be surprised. The people of Kashyyyk truly are.
The Empire is devouring Kashyyyk for its natural
I'll be
resources.
straightforward. They don't know how to surrender.
Enslaved or displaced.
Yeah, that's truly bad. Even Chewie, the brave Wookiee, they did not even canonize. Whoa!
Oh, that was a close one, kid. Aren't you supposed to be watching the monitors?
Guerrilla fighters, Wookiees and off-worlders ambushing
I'm
Imperial
sorry,
convoy.
I get really
Walkers
hyped when I
approaching
see
their
this scene.
Tarful could be with him.
I get on edge
Could
because
be anywhere.
sometimes I
Like
just
deep in
stare
the
straight into
ground
the
like we're
screen and
gonna
just
be
go,
if
wow.
we get caught up in that battle down there.
We don't have any other options, and they'll die without our help.
Cal's got a point.
So what's your plan?
Sabotage. We used to scrap walkers on Braca. I'll just jack one.
Get a load of the kid. He thinks we're back in the Clone Wars.
Captain, get us near those walkers.
Wait, what?
Listen, those walkers double as troop transport, so once you get inside, be careful.
For no freeze grease to work his magic.
Hey, do me a favor. Stay alive down there.
I'll add it to the plan.
Right, if you're jumping, you better do it now, kid.
You ready for a swim, BD?
Here we go. That's gonna hurt. Alright. Alright, we're gonna have to go for the big leg. Go on the front.
Wonder how we get inside. Yeah, I'll try the leg.
Alright. All-terrain armored transports, aka AT-AT. The backbone of the Imperial war machine. Well, one of its backbones. One being that there's also the Juggernaut tank.
Okay, now where?
This is dicey. Whoa. I hope they don't blast me off.
Let's finish this.
Alright. I can't get up. Gonna have to move around it.
Thanks, BD.
Whoa. Jeez. Those blasters are no joke. But they do have one weak point, the net. If you look closely, one well-placed shot would have just destroyed the whole damn thing. But sadly, I don't think a lightsaber could do the job. I'm pretty sure that thing might be... I'm pretty sure those things are powerful enough to withstand a lightsaber. Like, magnetically sealed. Alright.
There's no pulse. Your turn to report fatalities.
Scout
This
troopers.
is L97240 reporting in. We've got confirmed casualties.
You're gonna get more. Here we go.
Did you see movement? It's the Jedi!
Who's first?
I got him! That's it. It's all over now.
Is it? There he goes. Alright.
Reading a new ship on scanners. They brought more firepower than we thought. How's our hull looking? Badly damaged. We're at 70% integrity and falling. That should still be enough to stop out these insurgents. Huh?
It actually worked.
Lousy imps.
Okay, throttle.
Report, what's happening over there? You're in violation of Imperial Protocol
Shut that guy up.
207. Stand down or we won't have...
Alright.
Let's do this.
Alright. Control the legs.
That's a lot of lasers.
Here we go.
Let's move forward.
Down you go. I love this thing. Now I love my work. Fire.
Hey! Who are you?
Someone who just brought an AT-AT to the table. Who are you?
Someone making the Empire angry.
Ooh.
We're advancing on the Imp landing pad up ahead. With my fire support.
Copy that.
Alright.
Let's make them even angrier.
Make the Empire angry? Now that's my specialty. Ain't nothing better than chaos and mayhem. Come on. Let's see what we got. TIE fighters.
There's the landing pad.
You think blasters are gonna do the job?
Oh, almost there. We can do this.
We can. Oh. What the? Okay, now they go. Ha. Why won't you go down? Who's shooting you from the ground? Oh, jeez.
headed for us. Can you do anything?
Oh boy.
Hold on! Brace yourself, BD!
Yikes. Well, there goes the AT-AT.
Yeah, I'm okay. You all right? No, you're not doing that again.
You just wrecked a perfectly good walker.
Once again, Bill.
Got a name?
Cal Kestis,
Saw Gerrera. What are you doing on Kashyyyk?
looking for somebody. What are you doing here?
My companions and I came to Kashyyyk to disrupt Imperial supply lines.
Hey!
Here comes the man.
So, who are you looking for?
A Wookiee chieftain named Tarful.
Tarful is impossible to find. There's a reason he's evaded the Empire for this long.
He's a freedom fighter?
He's the freedom fighter, a symbol of the Wookiee resistance, striking at the Empire from the Shadowlands.
Seer? Grease? This is Saw.
Sorry about that.
How you doing?
What do you want with
Still
Tarful?
trying to work this mic.
Jedi business.
Jedi are dead.
Not all of them.
You get that off a corpse?
My master gave it to me.
This pad supports an Imperial refinery that runs on Wookiee slave labor. Intel suggests that some of the captains there are guerrilla fighters.
I should help them. One of them might know how to contact Tarful.
It's possible.
Whoa, wait a minute, hold on, wait a minute. The Mantis works wonders. I mean, it's a great ship, excellent pilot, but it is not built for close support.
We'll stay here and monitor Imperial transmissions. With a bit of luck, we'll intercept any distress calls.
Appreciate it. My lieutenants and I will scout ahead to prepare the attack. Join us when you're ready. Go, go.
All right.
Glad you're all right.
Yeah, good to see you too. This place is a dump.
Your plan worked. And now you want to follow Saul?
Well, I'm going to be speaking
do
a
you
little
think
bit
of
over
Saul's
the
plan?
dialogue just because
He's
I
fighting
have
a
a few
losing
stories I'd
battle.
like to cover from
I doubt
last
freedom
week,
for the Wookiees
and
is
of
his only
course,
goal.
I want to discuss
seems
how far my
trustworthy.
Star Wars
He
binge
might
is
prove
going
to
in
be.
preparation for the
But there's more
Mandalorian
going on
Grogu
here than we
movie.
know.
And don't forget the Empire fights dirty. Watch your tail in that refinery, kid.
Thanks. I'll keep that in mind.
All right. Now, I just want to jump back with the whole, now that we have free time to discuss, I like to be straightforward with my Star Wars binge. Right now, I am on Season 3 of Star Wars The Clone Wars, and I currently have it running in my background right now. I've actually know which season I'm on. And officially, in terms of it, I'm like all the way up to the Mortis Gods. To the Mortis Gods episode involving the daughter, the son, and the father, which the Mortis Gods are the gods of the Force, of the living Force, the cosmic Force, so on and so forth. And it definitely correlates with the Ahsoka series, that is... Oh. Okay. Now.
Thanks. Says there's nothing here. You know binary? You never told me that.
I just want to jump back to what I was saying. In returns to what has transpired this week, well, if you have been catching up on the news officially...
Did you say Zepho?
I used to live there before the Empire came. Do you know it?
Yeah, I've been.
I'll be straightforward,
horrible what
guys.
happened.
We
Well,
weren't able to fight back.
the-
But here,
what was
with
it?
the Wookiees,
oh yeah,
we
the
have a
Steam
chance.
Machine controller.
Thank you for
Officially,
standing with us.
they're sold out, and I'll say it.
Come here, BD1.
It's pretty bad. It's pretty much history repeating itself. Because if you remember from 2020, when the PlayStation 5, and Xbox Series X were going to be going up on sale, but officially, scalpers have been using bots to put in their payment information ahead in advance and just
Saw should be at the other
claim
end of
the
this trench.
Xbox and PS5s before they go out and launch, and people would try to put him up. I mean, scalpers will try to put him on for. Oh.
No way across. Maybe something around here can help.
Now, as I was saying, with the whole scalpers having to deal with, well, putting up PS5s and Xbox Series X's on
Might be spare parts over there.
on resale is definitely criminal, because people definitely want to buy the next generation console, and putting them up on resale for like almost like $900 seems a little bit. Oh, that is ugly. Whew. That is pure ugly.
Good job.
Now,
How
with
much
the
current
whole-
can you conduct?
with the whole Steam controller, it already
this
had
transformer,
it already
I
had
bet you can
dropped
short-circuit Imperial
and
tech.
sold out within less than 24 hours on Monday, May the 4th. Coincidence? I think not. I would have thought that Steam would try to make a partnership with Lucasfilm to try, like, I don't know, maybe promote a game for Steam.
Let's try it.
You know, kind of like their own platform on PC. But sadly, we have yet to get any official like updates for any other gaming studios that have any Lucas Games contracts with Disney. And on top of that, I'll be straightforward with the whole with the whole Steam machine. With the Steam controller now being sold out, it's like I said, history repeat itself. When scalpers bought Xbox and Xbox Series X's and PS5s and just boatloads just to try to like put them up on resale value for like more than the official price, like anywhere between like $700 to $900. Ooh, that was nasty. As I was saying, definitely it's criminal, and I hope that people can get the Steam controller for like at least $99. Now, let's meet up with Saw Gerrera, and we'll discuss more after we save the Wookiees and find Chief Tarful.
Imperial Sap Refinery lies dead ahead.
What does the Empire want with tree sap?
Nothing good. They refine the sap into a powerful compound, and they rush it to expand production.
We have to stop them.
That's the plan. We don't know their end game, but they spread themselves too thin. This map we've recovered proves it.
Alright.
Here you go, bud.
These refineries double as brutal prison camps. We use those cutters to create a distraction, while you take your lightsaber and free the Wookiees inside. We need their help to stop the Empire.
Understood.
Alright.
Watch yourself in there.
You hear that? Said he needs my help. Come on, buddy.
In the meanwhile, I want to discuss about who is Saw Gerrera. If you remember him, he is from Star Wars. He's from the Star Wars spin-off movie Rogue One. He is a rebel. He's a rebel from Onderon. Originally, his story had a tragedy, but that is one big finery. Now, as I was saying with the whole Saw Gerrera coming from Onderon, his story of a rebel turned extremist stems from his years during the Clone Wars. Whoa.
Picking us off! Take a shot! We didn't train for this!
Whoa.
At least we killed them all!
Not my best work, but good enough for a Jedi. Oh. It's an Imperial droid. He would have sounded the alarm. There we go.
approaching. Attack him, quickly! I'm going to beat you, Jedi!
Sure about that? I think you just lost. Now, let's see what's beyond door number 1. Whoa.
A Jedi. This is what I've trained for.
I hope your training pays off.
I will bow to you.
Come on.
Feeling the pressure.
What pressure? I love pressure.
We've got them on the run. Keep pushing. Looks like you're blocked. I'll fix that. Never seen a trooper like that before. You gotta get these Wookiees out of lockup. Keep moving, Jedi. Vents open. Go.
I like to take the time to discuss about Saw Gerrera. As you see before, he is actually a rebel from Onderon. His story stems from the Clone Wars series, which are currently, if you have watched it, you know he had a tragic loss in the Clone War that resulted in him hating the droid army. When the Separatists came to his home planet, Steela and Saw, well, Steela is Saw Gerrera's sister, they both fought to free Onderon from droid occupation. But
Tight fit.
in
Huh,
a
beauty?
in one of the final battles that led to Onderon's liberation and joining the Republic, his sister was killed in a bombing raid by Separatist gunships.
Need to open this.
Let's see what's behind this door, real quick. Now, as I was saying, Saw Gerrera, after the events of the Clone Wars and the Empire took over, Saw ended up taking.
The
Oh,
enemy! That's right. I can't hit him!
I got a better idea. Oh boy.
Come on and fight us!
Oh,
I knew it would end like this.
you saw that as your ending? I'll say not my best work on taking down imps, but good enough. Now, as I was saying with Saw Gerrera, is after his sister was killed and Onderon was free, he would lead on several battles to protect his home world from droid occupation. And
You sure you want to plug into this thing?
here's actually a surprising fact.
Okay.
Saw Gerrera was actually trained by Anakin Skywalker, Ahsoka Tano, and Obi-Wan Kenobi during the Clone Wars. Oh, and I cannot forget Captain Rex. Captain Rex, whoa. Down we go.
Oh, shortcut. That's why you wanted to move this thing.
Nice.
You had no idea that was there, did you? You just wanted to turn the cutter on.
Are you serious? Droids. Now, as I was saying with Saw, after the end of the Clone Wars, officially, Saw Gerrera ended up leaving his home planet and creating his own rebel cell after the Empire took over. Went on taking on several military targets and civilian targets. Well, he basically does not follow the rules of war. Because in the rules of war, sometimes there are no rules, but in Saw Gerrera's case, he really believes that lowering his standards to fighting without honor against the Empire would make them worse than the Empire. Oh, well, he didn't believe in that. He just said he believes that fighting on your terms instead of the Empire's, you're going to lose or win. I can't remember that speech that he made when Star Wars Rebels was back.
So what was in there?
Sometimes I could just totally forget about certain aspects, but Saw Gerrera is actually considered an extremist in the eyes of the Rebel Alliance, so the Rebel Alliance cut ties with Saw Gerrera because he's been fighting well, dirty, really dirty. Now, that's as much as I can. Whoa! What the heck are you? Come on. you get. Woo! Come on. Whew. That was nasty. Alright. Ah. Well, after the end of the Clone Wars, the Empire... After the end of the Clone Wars and the droid army was pushed out of Kashyyyk, I just want to evaluate from that little statement that was, of course, shown off, and of course that you see all these dead B-1 battle droids. At the end of the Clone Wars, the Empire would begin their official Imperial occupation with the use of clone troopers. And I know one clone that was involved in the occupation. That was Commander Cody. He actually took part in the full... Well, it's hard for me to fathom. The whole concept of clones policing the Wookiees. It's truly dark. Give me your best shot, will ya? Well, that's all for you.
Wonder if Grease can cook with these.
Now, as I was saying with the whole...
What was in there?
With the whole Kashyyyk having to endure through Imperial occupation, after the events of course, the Battle of Kashyyyk during the final... Oh, crap. That was not my finest moment, sorry. Well, sometimes in single-player games, it's always best to live and learn. Now, if you remember from Episode 3, the Clone Army would help defend the Wookiees of Kashyyyk from droid occupation. And Master Yoda and Master Luminar went in advance with a battalion of clones from the 41st Battalion, and they would, of course, well, what was it? Oh yeah, they would assist in defeating the droid army, but eventually, after the events of Order 66, they turned into the first generation of Stormtroopers. Well, not officially.
Target a symbol! You're gonna wipe us out!
Anyone else?
I'm stepping back! Loot!
3 bucket heads, 1 blade.
Still alive in there?
And of course, I want to tell you, this wouldn't have been the first time that the Clone Wars have actually reached Kashyyyk. Kashyyyk had often changed hands
You don't get the prisoners soon.
multiple times.
We can do this. I promise.
In terms of battles in the Clone Wars, such as a big example being in Star Wars Republic Commandos. I'm actually reaching up to the final mission, and it focuses around Delta Squad, the group of Republic Commandos who would What was it? Oh yeah. Who would help the Wookiees liberate Kashyyyk from droid occupation and of course Trandoshan mercenaries using their powers. Okay, go dual wield.
Helpless creatures! We'll beat you!
Sure about that? I ain't no traitor. You are.
You cannot stop me!
Purge troopers. I have to say, the design off the helmet kind of looks similar to the 212th Galactic Marine, to the 212th Battalion's Galactic Marines. The ones from Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith. You could actually spot them a few times within the Battle of Utapau. They have like a distinct kind of helmet, similar to the... Oh, body's gone. Similar to what we see, of course, with the Purge Trooper. But another thing
This
with
needs power.
With the Purge Troopers that obviously their colors would be more brighter. Alright.
No guards.
No guards. with the Wookiees. Seems a little bit odd.
Hey, we're here to free you. Not alone.
Alright. Oh no.
Visitation is not permitted.
Whoa! You gotta be kidding me. A security droid? Really? Whoa. Whoa. Come on, give me your best shot, will ya? Woo! I thought it'd be nice like K2 from Rogue One. But turns out I was wrong. Oh right, he was also reprogrammed. Alright, Wookiees are free. Sad Chewie isn't there.
Glad to help.
Who's ready to fight some imps?
Nothing.
All right, let's
Nothing
hope
brings
these
me
Wookiees get
more
back in
joy
the
than
fight.
hearing a
Great work,
Wookiee
Jedi.
shout for freedom. Alright,
Saw's waiting up ahead.
alright, time to meet up with Saw. Alright. Time to get to Saw, free the Wookiees, and fight. And fight the Empire all at once. It's gonna be fun. But as I was saying, with Kashyyyki having to change hands during the Clone Wars, there are times that,
Saw's
like...
up ahead. We must be close.
Whoa. Here we go.
We're pushing them back. Keep it up.
Here we go.
Almost got 'em.
Do this.
Give me your best shot, man. Nice knowing you, Sleemo. Alright. Let's see where this goes.
BD1, over here.
Oh, wait. Ah. Alright. Now, I do want to discuss how Kashyyyk ended up switching hands constantly during the Clone Wars. If you remember from... Not only from Episode 3, but if you remember the Star Wars video game, Star Wars The Clone Wars from 2002, the Republic was facing with a dire issue with Count Dooku resurrecting an old Sith weapon from the times of the Old Republic with the Great Sith War. At the end, pretty much at the end, Anakin Skywalker destroys...
I'll check it out.
Anakin Skywalker destroys the Dark Reaper and, of course, saves the Republic from certain doom. But in one of the missions involving the Dark Reaper was a weapon called a Force Harvester. A weapon that's been created by the Sith that would, of course, harness the living force. Count Dooku used one of the moons of Kashyyyk as a testing ground, killing not only the wildlife, but thousands of Wookiees, just draining the life force out of a Wookiee, making them virtually almost extinct on one of the moons. And it was dark. It was dark. Even a Trandoshan would hate that, because Trandoshans and Wookiees, they do not like each other at all, especially since Trandoshans have been using Wookiee belts. And to top that off, Wookiees really, really hate Trandoshans. They have a tenacity for ripping off people's arms off when they lose, or when they're pissed off. So, main takeaway is this. Oh, they're trapped. That's not
Gotta get them out of there.
Alright, better save these guys.
Protect the prisoner!
Imps.
The target.
Oh. Whoa.
Slipping away. How's he blocking everything?
Okay.
Competent.
Whoa. Okay. I'm not incompetent. You are. Woo. Oh. Okay. Down you go. Alright.
You've done it! The Wookiees are free! Get to the roof!
Alright. Time to get to the roof. Also, I do want to mention about Trandoshans. They are a lizard breed. They are a lizard race that have a tenacity for hunting and killing for sport. And one more thing I like to make a note about the Trandoshans and the Wookiees. There was actually a game that actually focused around it, and that was Star Wars Republic Commando, which is where I'm at right now on my Steam Deck. I've honestly, I progressed so far on my Steam Deck, way more than my Xbox or my PlayStation, or my desktop behind me. Believe it or not. I mean, I just love having the ability to be mobile and just playing on my Steam Deck, and it really gets me away from my phone. Oh, that's not good. Better save the Wookiees. Okay. Want to fight? Let's fight.
Inferior Jedi.
Inferior. Uh-oh.
You won't be routed.
Woo!
Yeah, I got him. Oh, steady. One hit and you're gonna feel.
Okay, now I'm pissed. I hate when they're right next to me.
I see someone below. Are you gonna kill us all?
Really?
On the move.
You ready, buddy?
Jedi! We don't have the firepower to breach this hole.
We're on it.
Yep. No. Ah, crap. You got to be joking. Why? Close the gap. Take him out. Why aren't you moving? Yes, I did not saw the 9 Oh, he's moving. Come on, move closer. Close enough. Alright. The refinery is taken.
Everyone! These have been hard years. We've lost comrades, friends, family to the Empire. Dark times. And yet the fire still burns. Hope still burns. The Jedi are not yet lost. We are not yet lost. Kashyyyk is not yet lost. For the cause!
Yeah. For the cause. Sakura definitely has his way with words.
You've seen what the Empire has done to Kashyyyk. These stories are playing out all over the galaxy. My partisans could use a Jedi on our side.
I'm honored. But we have our own mission I can't walk away from. Not yet.
The offer stands. Keep it in mind.
Yeah. For the
Cal,
cause.
I'm Mari Kosan, and this is Commander Choisik.
Sorry. I'm not quite fluent.
Yeah, me
Choisik
neither.
says he'll do
I
whatever
love
he can
Wookiees,
to
but
find
I
Targo
need
and
to
vouch for
definitely
you.
find a way to
Do you think he's still
translate.
alive?
Have
Because,
faith, Cal. We'll be in
well,
touch
I'll be
with your ship
straightforward. They're just growling.
for the cause.
But I definitely want to be a Wookiee's friend. A Wookiee's enemy is, well, I'll be straightforward. It's unsettling. Pretty much as I said before,
So,
they rip
what's your
people's
count
arms
at?
off
I think 20.
when
I'm
you
at
piss them
14.
off. So don't
You've
piss
gotta
them off.
catch up.
Word to the wise.
Oh, I will.
Is
The longer I stay alive, the more imps I get to take
speaking
out.
of that,
Justice
in
for what
one
they
of the
did to your
video
home.
games from
Ow.
Star Wars is
We're all in this together. The same
with
cause. We're
oh
family.
yeah, Lego
Happened
Star
to yours,
Wars
happened
the
to mine.
complete saga. When you play through the the original trilogy, you actually get to play as Chewbacca, and he just rips off stormtroopers' arms off. It's just so funny because you hear him pop like bubbles. It's just too rich.
I've been monitoring Imperial communications and I picked up something. Project Augur has been reactivated. The Empire may be close to finding another Zeppo tomb.
Looks like we still have work to do.
Back to Zepho.
You think Saw and the others will be okay? Always looking on the bright side, huh?
Now
Hey,
we're reaching to the open world
thanks.
section of the game.
For everything.
Now we have time to discuss what has
Good scam, BD.
transpired in terms of, well, last week, and of course, I hope everyone's Mother's Day weekend was wonderful. I know mine was. I actually had a nice breakfast with my mother. Well, brunch, Sunday brunch, and then afterwards we would go on a nice stroll through town, see some of the most, well, we see some of the most nice my scenic routes when driving, of course. And what was the last thing? Oh yeah, we end up having a nice brunch. Lunch afterwards. Then, I honestly want to say I hope everyone enjoyed their Mother's Day. All in all, long story short, I definitely enjoyed mine, and I definitely owe my mom everything in terms of, like, she made me the man I am today, and my gaming lineage actually extends from her, because she actually told me she used to go play Pac-Man at her local arcade, and I was like, wow. I still remember the old days of actually going to an arcade, back when a few places would have, like, specific games that, of course, most people don't really play anymore. Like, for example, Jumbo Safari. I was so hooked on that
The Empire might have found the
driving
Zephyr
and
We
driving
can't waste
game
any time.
where you, like, of course,
Pity.
act
about a
as
high-stakes
a
game from one of
man
Saw's
on an
fighters.
expedition to save
Few extra credits
animal
couldn't hurt,
wildlife
you know?
in
Gambling.
Africa.
Grease, use your
And
head. One of these
I remember
days,
reaching
the
all the way
Haxian
up
route is
to
going
the
to
most
catch up.
rare animals, all the way up
Those
to
slubs,
the
I'll hear 'em coming from a
saber-toothed
parsec away.
tiger.
I don't need your
I
gambling
mean,
habit causing
I
us more
definitely
trouble
want to play
with
the
murderous
full
criminal
version because I
syndicates.
remember seeing the little
You're right, I
cutscenes
know
that
it.
actually show
I
off
just want to blow
some
off some stress every once in a while,
some
you know?
animals that
Anyway,
have been
all of
extinct
that is
in the
past. I'm sure
in
it
the
won't be a
time
problem.
after the Cretaceous period, which was really exciting
about to
because I
drop
was a
out of
big fan of watching,
hyperspace.
like, Walking
Sit
with
down.
Dinosaurs on BBC, and of course several other animal stuff. Oh, back to Zepho. Now, aside from that, I hope everyone enjoyed their Mother's Day. Now, let's take the time to discuss what has transpired in terms of everything in gaming, movies, and of course I did watch the Mortal Kombat movie on Friday. As soon as my shift was over, I just bought myself my first ticket to Mortal Kombat and just...
These ancient tombs didn't survive all this time because they were easy to find.
We'll let the
It's a
dialogue
challenge I'm willing to take.
Speak
I can see
real quick,
that.
and then
I'm glad you
I'll
believe in
elaborate
what we're
more
trying
on
to
the
accomplish.
movie.
I always have. Ever since I was a youngling, I trusted in the Force. Those names on the list, they're a test. And I believe I will succeed.
I like your confidence. A journey like this one can challenge you in
that.
ways you've never been before.
I understand. I think I'm ready.
We've got your back, Cal.
Alright. Now I want to elaborate more on the last story that has transpired, which I'm referring to, of course.
Hey, BD, take a look.
Oh, yeah. Ah, yes. The Mortal Kombat movie. My bad. I just tried not to say any spoilers, but I'll be honest. I'll be honest. The movie was okay. It's a definite step up from the last. It's a definite step up from the last film. Although I'll be frank, everyone has definite like mixed opinions because like the Mortal Kombat lore does not match with the. Oh boy. Oh crap.
Get up there!
Oh jeez.
Stay with him!
Okay, enough of this crap. Come on. What the?
You will regret that.
Ah. Oh, come on, hit me. Not good enough.
Stim, BD? I owe you one.
As I was saying with Mortal Kombat, it's a definite step up, as I said, from the first film in 2021. And on top of that, I want to like be frank, it definitely doesn't match like the whole Mortal Kombat lore that you can see from the video games. And honestly, I wasn't really a big fan of the Mortal Kombat games. Like, I wasn't a really big fan of the fighting games in general. So, I'm not being prejudiced. I love the story of Mortal Kombat. It's just, I'm not much of a guy for fighting games. Unless you have a great story, then... I do remember actually one Mortal Kombat game I actually played with my older brother a while back on the PlayStation 2. It was like a, sort of like mix of a new gaming fighting style. Like, you, of course, traverse through certain areas, fight monsters from Outworld, and of course take on some of the most iconic characters from Mortal Kombat, including Kitana, Sub-Zero, Scorpion, Kano, the works. It still maintains its gore and bloodiness. I just missed that game entirely. Because I'm honestly trying to find it right now, because in this day and age, physical media is rare and sacred. Because I still collect tons of video games. Oh, more Stormtroopers. But aside from that, the point is that Mortal Kombat 2, I give it a, like, 7 out of 10. I say because of, like, I say that for a rating because of, like, well, sorry about that. When I'm facing enemies at once, I can't really focus on dialogue and comment and gameplay. Sorry about that. Whew.
He's down there! He took down our last ranged trooper. Target is quick.
I know. Alright. Ah, I missed a spot.
Here's another one, BD.
Man, I guess I must have been rushing through real quick up to the moment when I was like, of course, when I said
what is it?
My save game was
I see you.
corrupted. I totally forgot to hit a few spots.
I won't back down.
You should have. Now, I want to discuss what has also transpired in light of last week. As you all know, Nintendo has rised... Oh my god, I can't say it. I can't even fathom to say it. The fact that Nintendo has actually put a price hike on the Nintendo Switch 2. I mean, already, the Xbox Series X is now valued at $650. The PlayStation 5 Pro valued at $900. And, of course, the PlayStation 5 base model with the disc drive is $650. And, of course, now Nintendo, with a price value of raising the Nintendo Switch 2 for instead of, like, $450, it's now valued at $500. Which, that's not good. I'm just lucky I got my Switch 2 before the price hike. I end up going to my local GameStop and I trade in my old Switch OLED for the Switch 2. Got good value in store credit before trading it in. And of course, I did use the promo that if you trade in a new console toward the Switch 2, you get a bump up in store credit. Honestly, it definitely paid off. Managed to actually get it at half price. Whoa.
Who's on the target? Don't be his next target. We appear to have no...
You appear to have what? You didn't finish. Alright. Onward and upward. Now, as I was saying, with the whole price hike, I just hope... I'll be straightforward with this. Social media is definitely dubbing that this generation for consoles is the most expensive. I mean, and of course, the least... This generation had the least amount of games that were released. I mean, so far, we had only gotten Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart, Spider-Man 2, and of course... Whoa! That's a lot of fucking heads. Really?
You say so. Taking the shot. Shoot it. Don't be next.
Too late.
Push forward. We need to be wary. Someone? Anyone? Help?
Woo! That was easy. Now, let's head over to find out more about Project Augur's Resurrection. Not trying to quote Project Resurrection, which is the... Well, I can't believe I'll be frank, the whole concept of the Project Resurrection from the sequel trilogy focusing around recruiting children to become the next generation of stormtroopers is very, very far-fetched. I remember this from Star Wars Battlefront 2, which, by the way, if you've been catching up on social media, officially, Star Wars Battlefront 2 is about... We're already at the 1-year anniversary of Battlefront Resurgence I.
Someone else take it. You and me.
After the event... After Andor Season 2 Series Finale... I'm sorry for the stutter. It's just... When trying to fight an enemy versus, of course, speaking, it's hard to keep track. Now, with, as I was saying, with the 1-year anniversary of Star Star Wars Battlefront 2's Resurgence Day. It's the official quest to hopefully, well, every player is going to try to petition for trying to see if EA can renew their license with Lucasfilm to create Battlefront 3, because if you can recall, pre-Disney acquisition, as in the moment where we were almost about to have Star Wars Battlefront 3.
It's not possible.
It is possible. I just beat you. Now, as I was saying with the whole pre-Disney acquisition, there was LucasArts, the gaming studio that brought... Now, before I be rudely interrupted again, as I was saying, with oh my god, yeah. With pre-Disney acquisition, if you can recall, with, well, certain titles including Star Wars 1313, a third-person action-adventure game focusing around a young bounty hunter moving his way through the underworlds of Coruscant, while transporting dangerous cargo down to level 1313. It had shown off its first preview and showing off gameplay that was revolutionary.
Seer, there's a transport ship leaving the Empire's base.
I heard.
Thing's big.
They plan to bring Zepho artifacts to Coruscant.
What does that mean?
That the Emperor is interested in Zepho? Maybe.
50-50. The Emperor has been known to be very collective of certain artifacts. And also, Coruscant is home to the what was once the Galactic Senate for the Republic. Now it's the heart of the Empire. Home to Jedi killer Emperor Palpatine.
Not with that attitude, you won't. Don't let up! Look out!
Woo! Nice.
I got him.
Oh.
Stay back. Just
like that. I call that a makeup from my F up. Now, as I was saying with the whole...
Know any jokes, BD?
Well, with Star Wars pre-Disney acquisition, we were almost about to have Battlefront 2, which I saw the leaked pre-alpha gameplay. I'll leave the link on my channel below. Also, guys, if you don't mind liking and subscribing to my channel, that'll help the archives a lot. And as always, all gamers
There's gotta be some information on their excavation inside, right?
Yeah.
Always looking on the bright side.
As I was saying,
buddy.
With pre-Disney acquisition, not only Battlefront was canceled, but there were also several other spin-off series that were going to be unveiled for Star Wars, including Season 7 and Season 8 of the Clone Wars. They would drag it out for a couple more years, and there were dozens of episodes that still to this day are not shown off in the Clone Wars series. And whoa, that is one big fella. Whoa! Okay, not a big fan of the Empire, so might as well take you out first. Now I can take you. Yeesh. That is really ugly. Ah, great.
Thanks, BD.
Great. More imps.
shooting at the target. To mess up.
I don't mess up anymore. Now, I want to elaborate on another story that has actually transpired. I mean, with the whole Battlefront Resurgence Day coming up on May 23rd, I will definitely be on board on that front. I will just be playing the Star Wars Battlefront video game, just its campaign, because, well, I'll be straightforward. Battlefront 2, don't get me wrong, it had its moments. I actually loved all the content that came out after its release, including the Clone Wars. I just wish they expanded more on Starfire Assault when they were still updating, because we had pretty much the same maps that we had at launch, and everyone just wanted to focus on, like, just mainly Galactic Conquest and all the other maps of the Clone Wars without giving us, like, an update on Starfighter Assault or Galactic Conquest. Except the maps. The maps were only the big updates. And of course the characters, skins. Whoa! You're new. Oh, come on. Get close. Uh-oh. Woo! Ah. You're really fast. Ah.
Are the Inquisitors coming?
It's possible, but we're far from Braca. They might think purge troopers are enough. Or they could be stalling you on purpose. Stay wary.
Definitely these purge troopers have like a same unique design similar to the Galactic Marines from the 212th Battalion, led by General Obi-Wan Kenobi and Commander Cody.
Any sign of the
you all know Commander Cody
and the Empire's
is a clone commander from Clone
Watch out
Wars.
for him, BD.
Fought alongside Captain Rex, General Skywalker,
we'll keep looking,
and Ahsoka Tano. By the end of the Clone Wars, he followed through with Order 66 and tried to kill Obi-Wan Kenobi. Eventually, he took on multiple operations for the Empire, including the enslavement of the Wookiees on Kashyyyk after the events of Order 66, which only took a year afterwards. Then eventually, he would do many deeds of spreading peace to the Republic, or the Empire, so to speak. He believed himself he was doing the right thing, but he realized as he was waking up, he noticed the chip was still in his head, and went AWOL. His fate is still unknown. At the end of Bad Batch Season 2 and Bad Batch Season 3, Cody's fate is unknown to everyone. And it makes me question, will they have a Captain Rex spin-off series that focuses around Captain Rex rebuilding his... Whoa. That is one big... Uh-oh. That's not good. Whoa, that's right. Whoa. Jeez. I'm fighting these guys all at once. Alright, let these guys kill each other. Ah, yeah. Well, you don't get this on Animal Planet. Well, time to take you out. Now, as I was saying, I want to discuss about Captain Rex and, like, what possibility can we get?
You busy?
With the whole...
Well, I was trying to watch the,
Okay.
No, I'm not busy.
Let the dialogue
Never
speak
busy.
real quick.
So, you need something?
I'm standing next to 2 crashed ships. Looks like you weren't the only pilot who had trouble with the wind here.
Whoa, 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 you're just realizing that? Where have you been? I mean, it doesn't get better than me.
Yeah, okay. All I wanted to say was thanks.
You're welcome, kid, but I gotta go. I got a thing, so gotta see ya.
Yeah, see ya. Now, I was gonna say, with the whole Captain Rex TV series that I want to hope to see, coming from now Dave Filoni, who is now the co-CEO for Star Wars, for Lucasfilms. My hopes
I think
is
you
this.
can handle this, BD.
If they let's just say after the events of the Bad Batch season finale,
Definitely skull. Building some kind of horrifying disaster long ago.
and out. Now I can turn this off. Don't need to be in here anymore. Now, as I was saying with the whole Captain Rex TV series, let's just say after the events of Season 3 of The Bad Batch, after Captain Rex's entire cell of clone troopers were wiped out on Teth, eventually, let's just say Captain Rex decides to go out it alone with Hauser, and then afterwards, he ends up hearing a faint distress signal from Commander Cody. Let's just say that Commander Cody was able to rebuild himself a cell as well to fight the Empire. He ends up, let's say, for example, he gets all the main clone commanders who actually did follow through with Order 66 and decides to prepare to fight and decide they want to fight back against the Empire. Which, in that case, let's just say Commander Cody. Let's just say it's Commander Cody, Commander Bly, and Commander Bakara. All those clones, their fates have been unknown. Even Commander Jet from Season 2 of the Clone Wars, his fate was unknown. He actually, for those who don't know who Commander Jet is, he is a clone commander who fought with General Kiaru-Mundi during the Clone Wars at the Second Battle of Geonosis.
Come on, BD.
And most of his battalion was destroyed, were wiped out in the first wave of the invasion. Which, for those who don't know who Geonosians are, they are the bug-like race aliens, who, of course, have no love for the Jedi, and they kind of follow like a hive. Oh. Okay, these guys. I hate these things. Might as well look around, search for supplies before moving forward, and of course elaborate on other stories that have also transpired this week. Oh, last
in there.
If you can recall from PlayStation, their quarterly after they bought Bungie was more than $3.6 billion. Once they did that, they ended up working on a first-person shooter game called Marathon, and after its launch, it had some success going, but that backfired. Officially, well, the first-person shooter Marathon has definitely have some underperformance issues. Mainly, players are just backing off, and they cannot really compete with all the other first-person shooters, including, well, Arc Raiders. It's pretty bad. Which PlayStation really needs to back away from.
Villagers built this memorial to the clones on the Venator. If only they knew the truth.
Cal definitely sensed the memories, of course, of with the whole experiencing and surviving through Order 66, but I just want to say, I just want to jump back to
the only thing we have to worry about.
Now, I just want to jump back with the whole, what was it? Oh, yeah. PlayStation performance issue with Marathon. They need to really back off from online multiplayer experiences and just focus on single-player narrative-driven games, because that will...
Something smells like old oil.
I'll say it, that will
Sorry,
literally
buddy, not
generate
you.
enough profit
Just
for you
water.
for years to come.
What would
I
I do
mean,
without you?
big pointer being like, oh, for example, you have Jack and Daxter, and yet you have refused to do a remake. I mean, the game was, of course,
He was killed by a
pitched
cave-in.
by a third party
Imperial
developer
excavation is
that
making these
wanted
tunnels
to
unstable.
make a remake of Jack and Daxter, but that was later refused and shut down. Which I say, what are you doing? We need those types of games. We need that type of experience because if PlayStation is to thrive, it needs its ecosystem to expand on the exclusives that they own, or dormant, or shelved. Like Sly Cooper. When was the last time we had... Oh, here we go. Oh. Hello, ugly. Eesh. Now, PlayStation definitely needs to like really put the work down on on all their exclusives, because if they don't expand on their exclusives, they're going to definitely die out. And they definitely need to get rid of the whole digital rights management thing going on with like
BD, what is it?
that you have to like stay online for 30 days. Stay online, or you lose your game. Lose the ability to play your games after 30 days, which that's stupid, but I know it's gonna be stupid, but I'll be straightforward. I'm gonna be buying my games on physical media anyway.
Our 7 inflicted heavy damage to the Separatist dreadnought. Unfortunately, the same is true for our vessel. Despite the damage, I recommend we see this through together. You know, I'm not one to back down from a fight.
Wow. Wow. Loyal to the end. If only they didn't follow through with Order 66. The clones were undeniably loyal to the Jedi, but they were actually just pawns in Emperor Palpatine's game for the galaxy and wiping out the Jedi. Because in the Clone Wars TV series, which on season 6, a rogue clone ARC trooper by the name of ARC Trooper CT-5555, he was
really great, BD.
He was one of the last surviving members of Domino Squad. Well, before Echo's return in the Clone Wars series finale, officially, Fives had discovered the truth, what was transpired with the Clone War, that the clones were, of course, manipulated and had organic chips in their heads that would make them do whatever one person wants, and that would be prime example is Execute Order 66. Whoa. That thing's rabid? Whoa. Oh, come on. I was right next to it. That was so weird. But, down he goes. Let's move forward. Now, back with the whole PlayStation situation with, of course, Bungie. The loss of $750 million should never have happened if you just focused on single player games like you should have, like gaming intended to be. Because people want narrative-driven stories, like Kenna, Bridge of Spirit, or Star Wars Jedi Survive. Well, okay, that's a third-party exclusive. Sorry, I'm just saying that because I'm a die-hard Star Wars fan. And I find myself...
Good work, BD.
I fell in love with it when I was a kid, and I always celebrate every May the 4th. And all throughout May. Like, right after I finish watching the Clone Wars, I'm, of course, going to start watching Bad Batch from start to finish, and then I'm going to be starting and then I'm watching Small Shadow War, which I already know the series ended. Oh. first, and I'll elaborate more.
Scanners failing.
Ah, that's not good. Alright.
Really great, BD.
There we go. That resolves the issue. Now, aside from PlayStation, we also have
This thing
Xbox
needs your
getting some
overcharge.
updates. Officially, PlayStation, not PlayStation, I meant to say Xbox. They're already working on Halo Combat Evolved, and it's only just a campaign that's getting a remake, and it's supposed to be getting a release in July. But not only that, there's also a return of another game that's getting an official remake, and that is, yes, Halo 2 and 3.
General, are you injured?
I'm fine, Commander.
Oh.
Where is Mosef? Where is my Padawan?
My men are scouting the wreckage now. We'll find them. I'm getting a transmission now. Probably the squad. Oh, hang on. It's from the Supreme Chancellor.
Oh, the dialogue. I just had to hear it for myself. A transmission from the Supreme Chancellor. That hints to what happened to the commander. He didn't die in the crash. He was slain by the General Tsunada. If that be the case, that means Order 66 had begun. Kind of crazy, don't you think? Which, living through that moment in Episode 3, which I'm going to have to relive through that again, and at the series finale, and the Bad Batch, it's very unsettling. But after I watch the Bad Batch and finish through that whole binge, I'm going to be heavily sedated in watching Maul Shadowlord. I only watched the first 2 episodes, and I'm keeping myself away from my phone to watch any spoilers that, of course, upcoming in terms of movies, TV shows, so on and so forth. I am that devoted. And on top of that, I have taken precautions to limit all spoilers and leaks, like the whole Avatar movie being leaked out. And I want to speak with something, by the way, with the whole if you heard that transmission with the clone trooper and all that, and through the echo of the Force, here's a crazy thing. The voice actor who plays as the clones in this game, his name is D. Bradley Baker, and he has not only played every single clone trooper in the Clone Wars series, the Bad Batch, and on top of that, Avatar: The Last Airbender, who also voiced Appa, believe it or not. He actually has voiced out his concerns, and he wants Avatar: The Last Airbender movie, the one that, yes, was leaked out ahead of release, and of course denied of a theatrical release by Paramount and goes straight to streaming, which, by the way, stupid move, by the way, has voiced out to say he wants to have a theatrical release for Aang: The Last Airbender, which I say, hell yes. Hell yes. Oh. Lock it. Oh. I know. Don't do it. Told you. Let's see where this goes. Alright, I want to discuss, well, as we get closer and closer to the Mandalorian Grogu release date, I am hoping that we get I hope that it pans out really well. Like, we get to see updates for all the other, characters that have, of course, been left out in a galaxy far, far away, which including, yes, both the Book of Boba Fett series, which I think officially it's been shelved, but Tamora Morrison definitely wants to reprise the role again. But I'm hoping that we get to see Timor Morrison reprised the role as Captain Rex again, both with his helmet on and helmet off. And
that's the way. All right.
And oh, we're back to the ship. Sweet.
Yeah. Let me see.
Now back with the whole. Oh. Okay.
After all the crazy things we've done, you know it.
Here we go. Oh, this is gonna get dicey. Whoo! Oh, that cut close. Ah, crap. Whew. Oh, home stretch. I lost a second of my life there. I absolutely thought I was gonna fall. Now, I just want to jump back. With another update from a, well, with the whole Book of Boba Fett's, with the Ahsoka series, officially Dave Filoni has voiced about the update with the Ahsoka series. That it is on its way, it's just going through its final editing stage before being shown off for the public. And I can respect it. I can respect Dave Filoni on that statement because, one, he has stated proudly that he doesn't want to rush art, and Dave Filoni is an artist when it comes to his work.
Oh, I can't do this by myself.
Oh, sure you can't. Oh, my bad. Didn't time it right. You weren't worth my time.
BD, could use your help here. That's how you do it.
I'm sorry, I meant to rephrase saying, you aren't worth...
Yes.
Oh my god, I meant to say, you're not worth my time, Buckethead. Sorry, when I'm trying to fight, it's just hard to speak at the same time. Now, I want to just elaborate on another story that, of course, is transpired. Well, not story, but Dave Filoni himself. If you know, here's one thing that's a crazy fact. He not only worked on Star Wars The Clone Wars, The Mandalorian Grogu movie, which, yeah, that's obvious, the Ahsoka series, but he also worked on Avatar The Last Airbender, which is why I have my Avatar The Last Airbender hoodie. I'm just a big fan of the show, and I really wanted to see the movie in theaters while wearing this. But until we get a theatrical release, I'm going to, of course, be on hold for any spoilers. And if it doesn't get a theatrical release and goes digital, like I'd be able to own it on DVD, I am so buying a copy day one, because physical media, I'm going to preserve this from my future kids and, of course, from my nieces and nephews. When they become of age to watch the greatest events in television history, before streaming decides to just blurb you with garbage. I mean that in terms of like Cartoon Network before it was canceled due to Teen Titans Go, that pretty much became the death of Cartoon Network itself. And speaking of Cartoon Network, its founder of Cartoon Network, and let's not forget, oh yeah, CNN's founder had tragically passed away, Ted Turner. He died this year at age 96. He had lived a long and happy life. He will be missed. We live in strange times. We really do. But I do want to say another thing. I want to elaborate more. This correlates with the whole Halo 2 and 3 remaster. Officially, yeah, they're in the works right now by Xbox, but there's a few things that are going on. Yes, Xbox is thinking about making themselves exclusive again, but the only problem is right now Halo 1 and 2 and Halo Combat Evolved is still set to release on not only Xbox, but also PlayStation. Which begs the question, if that be the case, are they going to plan on returning back to fully be exclusive again after Xbox's entire, well, huge update with, yes, I know, the whole leadership, the whole rebranding of the company, which I don't mind. It's a definite step up from the whole Xbox, from like the whole, this is an Xbox campaign. It's now dead and buried, which thank heavens it is. Because that entire strategy was just killing Xbox on sales. Oh. Oh, that's an updraft. I did not see that coming. Oh boy. That was close. Oh crap. You're new.
I'll handle it.
You sure about that?
Now, end this.
Oh.
For the Empire.
Help, please!
Yeah, these guys are tough than the bow staff.
Reinforcements are on the way.
You sure about that? I don't see any reinforcements. Only your doom. Oh. There will be no reinforcements. Just me and you. Oh, come on, will you stop with that crap? Fight me like a man. And accept your defeat. Huh.
I hear you, BD. Let me see.
Let's scan this. I'll be straightforward. Those guys are definitely a lot more agile than
That's an excellent find.
Than the first set of Purge Troopers that I've already faced.
What's that, BD?
And of course, yeah, the Purge Trooper commanders, which those guys are hard to take down. I absolutely thought that they would be. I thought they'd be less agile than Storm. Oh, I kind of expected they would not be as agile. Hoping they'd be more agile than Storm. Actually, no, less agile. Oh my god, I can't think straight. Oh boy. I'm sorry about that. Just trying to think while exploring at the same time, looking around all the places, minding my surroundings. It's true what they say. Humans have very short attention spans. Like sometimes when we're attached to a video game, we're attached to a movie, it's hard to keep track. But as I was saying, with the whole Purge Trooper Corps, definitely, I'll be frank, those guys are, without a doubt, very, very annoying. I say that because those guys, they do not go down easy. And on top of that, you know the first generation of Purge Troopers were... Nope. We'll elaborate more on that later. Well... down you go. Now... as I was saying, you know the first generation of Purge Troopers were actually clone troopers? They were the ones that were the most loyal to the Empire. Eventually, that squad did not live to tell... Those guys did not live to tell the tale. They all got their heads chopped.
An Imperial officer was trying to hide a relic
by an
out
Inquisitor.
here. There was a cave-in. She became trapped and never escaped.
This was made by, well, the Inquisitor that, of course, killed the clones that were Purge Troopers. Saw that the clones were technically inferior, and they thought he was a Jedi. Which was, well, if they had not been programmed, they would have been the best soldiers in the galaxy. They would have been kind. And their fates would have been more peaceful than their last. And I just want to elaborate more on the whole Ahsoka series, which Dave Filoni did make the announcement on the whole series that it's coming this year, but right now he's just focusing on Maul's time to shine. In terms of, yes, the Maul Shadow Lord series has already gotten renewed, and it's been the most top-rated Star Wars content to date, toppling over Andor, which we're already getting closer and closer to the first anniversary of its series finale. And on top of that, I'll be straightforward. I just loved Andor. I just loved it. It was a really, really, really great series, and a lot of people said after watching it, they immediately started playing Battlefront 2, and hence Battlefront Resurgence Day was born. Which Battlefront Resurgence Day is now the official, the official movement for players worldwide to bring back Star Wars Battlefront 3. This will be EA's final chance to actually bring Battlefront 3 to life. But for that to happen, they have... Oh, I've been here before. I'm going back. Battlefront 3 was close to get a full-on actual gameplay release, but when Disney bought the company, LucasArts, the studio that had of course made Star Wars Republic Commando, Star Wars Force Unleashed, Star Wars Empire at War, Star Wars The Clone Wars, from 2002, Star Wars Bounty Hunter, Star Wars 1313, which was supposed to be an upcoming Star Wars third-person shoot. Oh, what the heck? Come on, no way. That's so weird. I don't know why that happened. Yeah, I didn't time my jump correctly. Well, you live and you learn. What? I timed it. It was just right. This is ridiculous. Well, I call that a make-up for my fuck-up. Pardon my French. And now. Woo! Here we go. Oh, crap. What? No way. No way. No way. I had it right. There you go. Oh, jeez. That was annoying. Now let's go find where that... I don't have time for this. Now let's find a way out of here. Now, I do want to discuss another topic of discussion. In an official statement from Pushware, PlayStation users who want to pre-order GTA 6, PlayStation is urging PS4 players to upgrade to PS5, which, oh boy, that's a bold move considering that, I don't know, the price hike for the PlayStation 5 and PlayStation 5 Pro, which I already own a PS5 Pro, but I got pre-price hike, which I ended up getting mine I got mine at day one at launch. I just created my PS5 and a few number of games that back then, before the whole digital rights management update was implemented to PlayStation. I'll be frank. I definitely liked digital gaming for a time, but now I only just do it for my Steam Deck and my PC. But other than that, not worth it. Physical media definitely is the way to go. I say that for myself because I visit a lot of retro game shops, and I also stopped by GameStop, and I just have the nostalgia. Like, whenever a new game is launching, I just like to save up my money and just buy my game day one at my local GameStop, and just relish in just taking off the plastic and just putting the game, inserting the game disc into my console, and just sit back on my couch and just unwind after a hard day's work. Only my little brother just loves to nag, saying I never done a hard day's work. I'm like, what am I, Pippin? What am I, Pippin Took? What am I, Peregrine Took? That's what I want to say, Peregrine Took. Because he definitely doesn't know how.
Probe droid.
Oh,
They're
boy.
watching us, TV.
Oh boy. He's gonna go. Yikes. Whew. I remember that guy. Thing about perp droids. Oh. Ah. Didn't time it right. Oh, there he goes. Right on the hole. Get back before it goes. Woo! Ah. He's going. Fire in the hole. Woo! Not my best work, but got the job done, nonetheless. But I just want to jump back with the whole physical media thing. I definitely think physical media is definitely essential when it comes to entertainment, because as we all know, streaming has been a little less than perfect over the past few years. I remember they used to be very open and innovative, but now I just find it to be a total streamline of useless crap. Like, I cannot... I thought... Whoa. Whoa. That's not good.
Commander was killed by a lightsaber.
Ah, the Purge. The clones had, of course I said, they had organic chips in their head that enhances the cognitive ability of clone troopers to follow orders without question. And when the chip was implemented, it had to receive a specific command, Execute Order 66, which is the directive that any and all Jedi leadership must be executed for treason against the Republic. Officially, on the Galactic Senate records, it was listed as Protocol 66, which is a failsafe when to terminate rogue Jedi. Officially, when Order 66 was, of course, implemented,
I think we're getting close.
The clones
I noticed
killed
it earlier.
the Jedi Knights as they were fighting off the droid army.
At first I thought it was Grease's cooking.
And after the Jedi were killed in Order 66,
I think the closer we are, the worse I feel.
This definitely hints to the possibility
Can't
of
mean
one plot
anything
hole
good.
with the whole concept of why didn't Darth Sidious just execute Order 66 immediately, just after the events of Episode 2. I mean, he had an army. He literally would have pressed the panic button just to kill off all the Jedi.
This thing needs your overcharge.
But he was patient. He waited. He just waited until the galaxy where the galaxy had begun to hate Jedi. Just think of them as not as peacekeepers, but warmongers. And it turned the entire galaxy just 3 years to make them hate the Jedi. Oh. Come on. Whew.
You want to climb up a zip line?
Ah, cool.
This motor should do the trick. How does it feel? There's got to be a way to the tomb now.
Now, as I was saying. Oh. Nah, I don't want to change my lightsaber. It's good. It's good the way it is. I actually have the digital premium content included, so I can just switch my blade from not only green and blue, but also orange, and I can customize my hilt. I've already switched out the emitter and the grip from the Umbara campaign. The only reason I the only reason I actually chose those types of specific switches for my lightsaber is because I put that on in honor of the clones that fought and died in the Battle of Umbara in Season 4. That battle was oh my god, I can't fathom to say it. It was one of the most brutal battles of the Republic during the 20s. See ya. Woo! Damn right I'm dangerous. Ah, why you? Okay, now I'm pissed.
Hit him already. All right, let's end it.
It's over. I win. And I call that a makeup from my fuck up. Pardon my French. Let's see what's behind door number 1. Whew. That was close. Got before it self-destruct. If you remember those probe droids, they were definitely big in episode 5, Empire Strikes Back.
What is that?
When they're captured by like say rebels, they are rigged to self-destruct upon command. Although, it's one of those guys again.
Jedi scum. You'll have to.
I already tried. You failed. Also, I do want to mention something about the Mortal Kombat 2 movie. One of the actresses who, of course, I can't get her name right, but I remembered her from The Last of Us Season 2.
A worker left their tools in a hurry.
On HBO Max.
They were anxious to locate relics,
of course,
but also careless of the history buried here.
And of course, what the upcoming PlayStation 5 game by Naughty Dog, Intergalactic: The Heretic Prophet, which, by the way, I am really, really excited to actually play that game on PlayStation. I hope that we get a dedicated state of play this month, and we not only get an update on Marvel's Wolverine from Insomniac, but also more updates for Intergalactic: The Heretic Prophet, because I want that to release on PS5 so bad that it really could bring me a little bit of hope for like all the other exclusives coming out on PlayStation 5. Like, we can hopefully get Jak and Daxter, Sly Cooper, Infamous. I can just keep going. I just love those freaking exclusives so bad. And already, we are getting an uptick with Xbox already bringing back thing about going fully exclusive. And with the whole rebranding, I'm already getting super excited to actually see what... Well, I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, the Xbox Series X, I enjoy playing it. But, I don't know. I just feel like the whole... I feel like the whole Xbox Xbox PC hybrid kind of like defeats my purpose. Oh, I thought I was in range of that. My bad. Ooh, that was a little bit stupid, but well, I live and I learn. Now, let's see where to go. And as always, I like to elaborate more with the whole Xbox update. I definitely do with the whole PlayStation update. I definitely want to see if.
Cal
Oh, you gotta be kidding.
How predictable. Oh yes, I know your name.
You can read a
Your
file.
pulse.
Great.
And most importantly, about Cordova.
Oh no.
Tell me, where did he hide the holocron? Outstanding.
Oh ho ho ho. Great. Whoa. All right, this time we'll leave the eyes.
Your demise draws nearer.
Whoa! Hold still.
That was nothing.
Woo! Ay, jeez. Come on. Give me your best shot, sister. That's new.
A poor show of skill.
Poor show of skill.
Always one step behind.
Hold still. What are you up to? Whoa! Ah, oh, come on. Woo! Enough.
You can't run forever.
Who says I'm running? Just waiting for my moment. Each Jedi has its moments to strike. Like that.
I've suffered far worse.
Like what did you do? If you survived worse, how come you're running? You won't get me a second time. Woo! Oh, come on! That's not fair. That was cheating. Ah!
You're learning. Not quite as gifted as Seer's last apprentice, but not bad.
How do you know Seer?
I've been keeping count.
I'm surprised she didn't tell you. Sarah was never good at keeping secrets.
And you know her so well, huh?
She was weak. Cracked in an Imperial torture chair. Surrendered the location of her naive Padawan. They would never have found me.
If it wasn't for her, she betrayed me.
You were Trilla.
In the flesh.
Oh my.
I won't let you manipulate me.
So sure are you?
Oh my god.
When faced with a choice to protect herself or her Padawan, she chose self-interest.
What?
She'll sell you out too.
Well, I can handle myself.
Can you afford to take that chance? Your new master harbors great darkness. The look on her face when she saw what they had done to me, as I am now. She turned, exposing her true nature. She used the dark side.
She cut herself off from the Force.
Oh? How long before she cracks and betrays you too? Is that who you want beside you when you find the holocron? What would Jaro Tapal say?
You have no right to mention his name.
I wonder, what would he think if he could see his Padawan now, skulking in the shadows with a betrayer, granting her access to a legion of impressionable students?
No, I won't let anyone touch them.
Jeez.
I thought the same thing once.
That was terrifying and also shocking that Seer's old Padawan is the second sister and an Inquisitor. I mean, I knew Jedi who turned away from knighthood and, of course, foresaw
Thanks
the
for the
great
help back there,
darkness
BD.
that would
You saved my
change
life.
the course of the galaxy
And got us
forever.
closer to the tomb.
They would eventually become Lord Cities acolytes, the Imperial Inquisitorius. He actually prepared a full-scale invasion. He actually did a small side project on this during the Clone Wars. When Darth Sidious hired Cad Bane in Season 2, he had him, of course, break into the Jedi Temple and steal a Jedi holocron. And of course a lightsaber crystal, and of course a information crystal that would be used to hold all the information regarding force sensitive children throughout the galaxy. Afterwards, Cad Bane captured 2 kids, and Darth Sidious, of course, on Mustafar, had of course, bring the children to Mustafar to put them through an indoctrination program to create the first set of Force users trained in the dark side.
I don't like it.
Spreading fear and chaos throughout the galaxy. Like his own group of acolytes. Kind of dark when you think of it.
I found it, but Seer.
Eventually, the Jedi Order
liar.
did put an end to this, led by Anakin Skywalker and Ahsoka Tano.
I
but
rerouted
afterwards,
communication the moment you tried to contact her.
Oh crap!
Slicing encrypted transmissions was always a pastime of hers.
Jumped a little
She
prematurely
taught
on that
me
one.
once. There's no technique Sarah has that I haven't perfected.
Jeez. The second sister is, well, Trilla, as we now know now, is undoubtedly, definitely fixated on getting revenge. And let's just jump back with the whole, well, okay, I'm just so terrified. With the whole origin of the, oh boy. That's new. Oh. I thought it was... Oh, that didn't work. Oh, crap. That's new. Tomb Guardian. These guys don't go down like the ones that we fought before in my last episode. But I'll find a way to defeat them. Everyone has a weakness. In video games, you can definitely find an enemy's weakness. Like, for example, the flame troopers that we already faced off on Kashyyyk. All you gotta do is push them back against the wall, and their fuel canisters on their backs would begin to cause a chain reaction, causing them to go boom. Now, with the story of the origin of the Inquisitors, yes, the Clone Wars essentially became the first building blocks to create the Imperial Inquisitors, like the ones including the Grand Inquisitor, the seventh sister, the fifth brother, the second sister,
I can't help but see
and countless others.
You're running out of time.
Led by
For
led
what?
by Darth
My
Vader
scouts
himself.
located an artifact of interest
In the
at the
comic
rear
books,
of
he
this
actually
tomb.
led
Even now,
some
I'm
of these
studying it.
Inquisitors in
It
hunting
seems
Jedi
Cordova was
across
rather
the galaxy.
taken with these Zepho. Perhaps enough to hide the holocron amongst their bones.
Yeah, we'll see how much you learn.
Move up! Alright, get it!
Okay, now it's a race to find the next generation of Jedi or Inquisitors. That's to take him out next. Woo! Back up, back up!
Hey, BD!
That was close.
Good work, BD. I knew you'd jump in there. Yes, let's take a look.
Greasy Money paint job. Kind of catchy. Greasy Money. Fits the Mantis's personality. Great ship, great pilot. As he said. Oh, crap. Imps.
Come on, and fight us! Can't catch the truck! Keep your heads down!
Nope.
Smash him!
Ah.
He's just dead! No melee units, just means we'll make you pay!
You sure about that? Told you. It was not gonna work out for you, buddy. Really wasn't. Now, I do want to elaborate more on what has also transpired. As you all know, the hantavirus has been popping up in the US, and it's already 2 cases have popped up on the East Coast,
Nice job.
and it's definitely concerning. Would this hint out to another possible pandemic? According to recent announcements from the WHO, they say this is not a pandemic, but oh no, it's best to prepare. It's best to prepare than not. It's best to be prepared if
Let's
so.
move, BD.
Because my younger brother, he's what he prefers to call himself a survivalist. And nothing wrong with being prepared. I just prefer to do it in the manner of like, well, the movie Leave the World Behind by Netflix from 2023. Because I would not mind having a private bunker hidden underneath a house with all the necessities needed, including physical means. It's definitely essential in a part of life. If you're gonna be stuck under a bunker, you need something to keep yourself entertained. Which includes not only books, a rec room, but also DVDs. Because if you're gonna be sitting back and like try to rekindle your old youth, it'll be a great time to start binging on movies and TV shows, and video games that have released years ago. Oh. See ya. Stormtroopers are so easily outwitted. All you gotta do is use the Force. Alright. Alright. 1, 2, 3. Woo! I was so afraid I was gonna fall. Sometimes if you do your jumps prematurely, you are surely to fail. As you've seen already, it's evident. It has been some time since I played this game, but I still play it nonetheless. It's a part of my yearly tradition. I play it both on my PlayStation. Oh my god, my PlayStation 5, my Xbox Series X,
Afraid to face me
and my
yourself?
Steam Deck.
Had your droid not intervened, I would have killed you with ease.
Whoa.
It's okay, buddy. Just ignore her.
There it goes. When in doubt, the Force can... When in doubt, as a gamer knight, always learn to mind your surroundings. Oh.
Look out! I'm stepping back. Nice hit!
Oh, crap.
BD, got something to help me?
That's how it's done. When in doubt, always rely on
You're
healing
not getting
spells.
out of here alive.
Oh, what? Another bucket head? Please, Commander. I can take... Please, Commander. Just step aside. I don't have time for weak-minded... crap.
Jedi.
Alright.
I'll annihilate you. Running again? You are weak.
Sure about that? I don't think I'm weak. You're just clearly outmatched. I swear, purge troopers, they think themselves hotshots. But they believe themselves to be but purge troopers are specialized in hunting down and killing Force users. Or capturing or incapacitate or just kill.
I see you!
But, oh no, purge troopers, they've been they're actually not clones anymore. As you can hear, they're actually just recruits from all over the galaxy. But definitely they're definitely a select based group of stormtroopers willing to fight and die for the Empire. In their sacred hunt to killing traitors of the Empire, aka Jedi or Force users. Even when the Jedi were hunted down, most Force users will be declared traitors of the Empire anyway. So they'd be hunted down by purge troopers regardless. To be incapacitated, to be the next generation of Inquisitors, or essentially Nope. Wrong direction. See ya. I think I'm getting closer and closer. Ah, great. One of those guys. Alright. I have no time for you.
Imagine the artifacts the Empire would have missed if it weren't for your intervention on this backwater planet.
Jeez.
Sure it's worth the cost? Your Project Augur came at a high price.
Stormtroopers and workers. Expendable resources.
You're a monster.
I am what Sarah made me.
Ah, crap. Nope. Getting closer and closer. And hopefully find the truth. Alright, love you. Ah, great, you
ready
again.
for this. I'm injured!
I know. Other breaking news. Water. Wet. Now you're dead.
Your stim.
Did not mean to do that. Meant to just press that. And that. Alright. There it is. Oh crap. Oh, dirty. Woo!
I got this.
You sure about that?
I've taken the artifact back to my ship for analysis.
Told you.
Pity you couldn't make
sucked.
it in time.
Doesn't matter what you steal. You'll never understand it.
Yet you do.
You'll find out soon enough.
I'll
Man.
take those odds.
Man, she talks too much. Trilla definitely is a yepper. Now let's see where to go from here. Okay, that's a steep drop. You know the old saying, don't look down? I already looked down. I'm like donkey on edge. I say that because right now I'm on edge of like, well, not trying to die. I feel like Donkey from Shrek when he is like told not to look down, he looked down. Oh, come on. Why does everything have to have an obstacle? Whew. Oh. I had enough with obstacles. Now let's move forward. Alright. Let's rest up real quick before tackling on the stormtroopers, and let's not forget to use my skills. Use my skill points. I just hope right now, in terms of like, with Star Wars, with the Star Wars spin-off series Ahsoka Tano, that we get to see not only see Grand Admiral Thrawn's asserting himself as leader of all of the remaining Imperial remnant, but also the return of Captain Rex. Because if they bring him back as like a drill instructor for the new New Republic Army, I just hope that we actually get to see him put on his helmet one last time to fight for the Republic. That he actually led.
You lured me
oh my
here.
God, I meant to say,
Was this your plan all
almost
along?
bring about the New Republic after the events of the Battle of Endor. I'm sorry, I was lost for words. I'm just trying to like climb up here and stormtroopers.
Don't let him escape.
Killing us! You'll pay for that!
All allies
See ya.
units down. Direct hit. Back up, I've got this.
Oh, okay. No more Mr. Nice Guy. Sure about that? Oh. Okay. Come on. Come on, give me your best shot. Come on, I dare you.
I will perish.
You first. Oh. Ah, crap. Why did you have to do that? I hate height. I don't want to die like this. It's derivative. And there goes his lightsaber. Constantly falling. Wow. Very, very, very slow motion.
Where is the Force?
Everywhere it is within me, it surrounds me.
Just so. It connects you. There will be times when emotion, pain, or exhaustion trick you. You will feel cut off, isolated. This is an illusion. Your lightsaber lies there, out of reach, but you remain connected through the Force. Feel that energy around you, and summon your weapon.
Alright. Summon my weapon.
Force is within you, around you, connecting you to your weapon.
It surrounds us, it penetrates us, it binds the galaxy together. And it's strung with you, Cal Kestis.
You must ignore all distraction.
Woo!
Force is with me. It connects us.
Damn straight, Cal.
Yeah, I think so.
Onward and upward. Now let's climb out of the tomb. I had enough of Trilla's dialogue anyway. Hopefully I don't have to hear her voice again. Because, one, I find it terrifying. In terms of being the second sister. Oh, crap.
You survived.
Not part of your plan?
Oh, come on.
Luckily, I always allow for contingencies.
Oh, great. Wonderful. Will the second sister stop? Let's see. Now to find a way out of here. Huh. Same way I came in. Also, I want to just jump back with another story that's actually transpired last week. As you all know, with Star Wars, The Fate of the Old Republic is a upcoming... Oh, that's not good. That's one.
He's running scared.
Sure about that? Just needed this. Hello. Whoa. That was close. Alley-oop. Whew. Oh, great. Ah, crap. More bucket heads. Bad move. Anyone else? Purge troopers. Fire away. Let's see what you got, bro.
You won't survive.
You sure about that?
Step up.
Come on. Oh, might as well enjoy a nice bang. Woo! Purge troopers really need to know to mind their surroundings. Because I just obliterated an entire squad in a matter of seconds. Man, the promos were right about this game. You really can feel the Force. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Why me?
You can't beat us all.
Why don't you just fight them? Why don't you fight these guys for me? Take out the commander. I take out the subordinate. Come on.
Jedi's too quick.
Damn right I am. Come on. Beat that guy so I can... No, you're taking too long. Oh. Oh. Okay, that does it. Timber. Alright, now to find a way back up. I think this is... Oh wait, is this the way I came in? No. As I was saying with the whole Star Wars Fate of the Old Republic, which is an upcoming single-player narrative-driven game by a new studio by the name of Arconaut, which apparently this will be their first game that they're making right now for their studio that's, of course, been given a contract by Disney.
This was an offering to the stage buried here.
And it's set around the time during the Old Republic where you get to play...
Okay.
Whoa.
Find an opening.
Woo! Just you. You lose. Oh, wait. Totally forgot. I need one of those. Let's see if I can, I'm trying to remember where I had to put them. Damn, I was trying to figure out which place had those, that, kind of hell ramble. Or wherever the heck it is. I don't know what it is entirely. I didn't get to read the full dialogue of what BD scanned when he was looking at some of the specific plants and fauna and variant enemies in a galaxy far, far away. Oh, more of those Guardian things.
Not ready for this. Oh, great. It's just me then.
Bad for you. Told you. Now you're last. Woo. Come on, open up that pearly chest of yours. Down you go. Now, let's see what this button does. Ah! I think I know what to do now. I think I know how to solve this puzzle. Now, I want to elaborate more with the whole Star Wars Fate of the Old Republic, which is an upcoming game by Arconauts, and it'll be totally narrative-driven, unlike Battlefront 1, which, yes, it's already getting its resurgence from like, you know, for encouraging EA to renew their license with Disney to make Battlefront 3, but also make more Jedi game spin-offs, which yeah, not only the story of Cal Kestis, but maybe other stories they can expand on as well in terms of, like, making, well, you know, Star Wars content for all. Which, if you remember correctly, yes, Oh, crap. Ah. Well, there's still another puzzle to solve. And there's more of those torches. Oh. Silly me. No time for you. Ah, there's one. Let's put this down real quick. Because I know there's a scrag. Like this. Oh. Oh, why, you little... Oh. I swear. Jeez. Now, with the studio, I just want to give you guys the update that Casey Hudson, who is the creative director for the studio, who is working on Star Wars Fate of the Old Republic, has actually made an announcement that they're hiring a lot of former devs from BioWare. And these are the guys that actually worked on the Fate of the Old Republic series. I mean, not Fate of the Old Republic, but the Knights of the Old Republic series that, of course, we're already getting a remake of Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, focusing around Darth Revan, the Sith Lord, who definitely makes the Skywalker bloodline look like a paper airplane. And I absolutely cannot wait for that series because I remember playing it back on the original Xbox and PlayStation 2. And whew, still we have no official update though. It made its debut at a PlayStation Showcase, the last PlayStation Showcase in 2021. And since then, we had no updates since Aspyr, the company that was the leading developer for the game, had sadly been bought out by Saber Technology. And as far as the update goes, we still have it's right now in development hell. But there's still some hope that we can actually see the Knights of the Old Republic remake come back to life, and we get to see it drop on the PlayStation 5 before the drop of the PlayStation 6 and Project Helix. King Slasher on, of course, YouTube has already suggested and dubbed the Project Helix as Xbox 720, which is the callback to the golden era of Xbox.
Remains of a Zeppo soldier.
Specifically,
they were killed for stealing an
Xbox
offering
360.
to the stage.
Which, that generation, whew, it was the most enjoyable gaming generation of all time. I mean, it definitely was one of the most packed generations for console gaming. I'm talking about it because, yes, the library of the Xbox 360 was infinite. And it definitely competed the crap out of the Xbox, out of the PlayStation generation. And bear in mind, yeah, PlayStation 3 had, that problem going on with that price tag of PlayStation 3 being valued at, $500 at launch. But I'll be straightforward. The game was actually really... The games that came out with the PlayStation 3 were really enjoyable. It's just we have yet to get them received on PlayStation 5, which is very kind of underwhelming. I mean, yes, we had a lot of good titles coming out with the PlayStation 5. I'm not excluding Spider-Man Miles Morales, Spider-Man 2, Spider-Man Remake, God of War Ragnarok, which I've said, Ghost of Yotei, Ghost of Tsushima Remake, and countless others, but it's just, well, I really want something to really give me the wow for my buck and to really expand on more titles for the PlayStation 5. As long as we maintain getting more and more games after the PlayStation 5 cycle, which apparently we're already getting closer and closer for the next generation consoles to drop in 2027, in late 2027. And for that being said, we definitely know that rumors are suggesting that the PlayStation 6 and the next Xbox will be getting a very significant hike in dollar value, which I'm referring to, yes, the Xbox Series, which I'm referring to, yes, all the rumors suggesting that the PlayStation 6 and the Xbox 720 being dubbed by MTV very expensive, valued at somewhere between almost $1,200, and it makes you wonder, is it worth buying? I mean, I'll be frank, I definitely want to see what games the PlayStation 6 and for the PlayStation 6 to have in its arsenal, because I do want to see it, but another part of me says we already know that the PlayStation 6's release date may actually be undecided at the moment, because PlayStation has yet to give its decision on when or if they're going to drop the PlayStation 6 for 2027. Which, if we get an extension on the life cycle for the PlayStation 5, which is rumored to be, I just hope that actually comes true, because I really want to see the full potential of the PlayStation 5 roll out for another few more years. And I just want to see more titles drop on the PlayStation 5. Maybe we get to see as possible Star Wars Jedi 3, which everyone's rumoring to drop on. Oh, let's see what this is.
Here it is. I have finally found an intact representation of this sacred Zepho artifact. My friend, look closely. This is Mixtral at the vault on Bagana. You can see an object in their hand. Based on this imagery, I believe this object allows a Force wielder to perceive the mysteries of the vault. This is the key and the guide, the Zepho Astrium. But who would destroy images of it, and why? It requires more research. However, our next step is clear. Find an Astrium, if any still exist.
An Astrium. You ever heard of it? Me neither. But a key. Yeah, I understand that.
All right.
Looks like we know what we have to find.
All right. Off to find a key. And I'm afraid this is all the time we have in tonight's episode. I hope you guys enjoyed my commentary and my gameplay, which, yes, there were a couple of foul-ups, but I strive to improve for cinematic gameplay. Also, guys, if you guys like my commentary, my gameplay, of course, please feel free to like and subscribe to my channel. And as always, all gamers are welcome here at the Archives. Thank you and have a good night.